Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. As soon as possible, Sofronio Vasquez, who is without a doubt the most recent source of pride for the nation on the international stage, need to introduce his girlfriend or bride to the whole globe. If the winner of The Voice USA Season 26 does not do it, every guy or boy who is photographed with him in a stance that may be perceived as amorous will be frantically proclaimed to be his lover. Gio Santos, who is his handler in the Philippines, is most likely the first person to be reported as Vasquez's lover. Following in the footsteps of Santos, any freedom-loving internet user who has taken a picture of Vasquez and another guy striking a rather romantic stance together will be referred to be the real lover of the Filipino singing champion. There would most certainly be a number of lovers of the good-looking, creamy-skinned, but asexual antiseptic-looking Sofronio Vasquez, the winner of The Voice USA, who is a Filipino singer. These lovers would be anonymous and nameless. I am Sofronio, and I am the handler. Hindi kami magjawa, Santos emphasized on his X account, which was previously known as Twitter, after a picture of him leaning over Vasquez's breast was uploaded to the social media account of an individual who remained anonymous. Magjawa is the phrase that gays in the Philippines use to refer to lover couples of any gender. Due to the fact that Vasquez has never been photographed with any girl or woman in a public show of love, it is pretty simple to speculate that he is homosexual. The singing champion has been traveling on vacations to tourist destinations with his mother, who is a widow and lives in Ozamis City, as well as his brothers and close relatives. However, he has never been seen with a girl or woman that could be considered to be Vasquez's girlfriend. When he sees his mother in a photograph, Vasquez is able to recognize her nearly without fail. To put it simply, Sofronio Vasquez III is a son of nobility. This is an aside, very personal. We've always been very amazed that in this persistent period of American nicknames such as Mark, Sam, and Jeff among Pinoy celebs, Vasquez stubbornly uses the quaint and ancient Sofronio. What he stopped using as part of his Hollywood name is the 3. Reba McEntire, who is a coach on The Voice, once remarked on how wonderful the name Sofronio is. Sofronio ought to show a girlfriend, and it is irrelevant if she is not Chloe San Juan, who previously drew the attention of the whole world with her photographs of herself clinging to and climbing on Kaloyulo, a Filipino athlete who won the gold medal at the Olympics. The moment that a picture of Vasquez with a woman of such sort is published in any kind of digital media, the whole world will immediately cease having the suspicion that he is homosexual. Ano ang gayon kung biting ako, and so what if I am gay, is the response that SB19 top member Stel Ayero gave to individuals who were under the impression that Vasquez was homosexual. If Vasquez turns out to be gay, he might verbalize this response to the whole world. In point of fact, all 5 members of SB19 have been suspected of being homosexual for a considerable amount of time. This suspicion stems not only from the fact that they wear androgynous clothing while they are playing in performances, but also from the fact that none of them has bothered to introduce his partner to the whole audience. In the event that any of them are ever seen with a female striking a romantic position, that particular scenario is a recording of a music video for a song that they are now promoting. Consequently, we would appreciate it if you would let us to engage in this hypothetical shout-out on behalf of Vasquez. Ano ang gayon kung biting ako. I want to emphasize that this is a fictitious scream. Gather y'all, lovers of Pinoy bakers, at the Philippine World Trade Center on March 6 to 8 for Bakery Fair 2025, is yet another cry out that is genuine and carries more sentiments than the previously mentioned one. The public is welcome to attend the biennial fair at no cost. In addition to being led by the young skinhead Christopher yep, that is the man's whole surname, the Filipino Chinese Bakery Association Inc., FCBI, which is 50 years old and amazingly vibrant, is the organization that is now in charge of hosting this event. There are 2 ascendants of Christopher who have served as president of the FCBI. The Liberty Food Mart, which has been in business for over 3 decades, is owned by the family. The Bakery Fair 2025 is a platform that allows companies to communicate with one another, discover new technologies, and demonstrate their skills. It is widely regarded as one of the most prestigious baking exhibits in the nation. Bakery Fair 2025 is a forum for enterprises to engage with one another, discover new technologies, and demonstrate their workmanship. The president of the FSABI stressed the importance of the event, pointing out that it reaches bakeries all across the nation and creates tight industry relationships. Thanks to Unsplash/Nadia Spetnitskaya for providing this photograph. During a media gaggle for the event that was hosted at the Crystal Palace restaurant on Tomas Morato Avenue in Quezon City, he said that this event is not just an exhibition, it is a catalyst for economic vitality, uniting pioneers and communities to create a sweeter, brighter future for all. The event will take place over the course of 3 days and will include a number of contests, live demos, and chances for networking. The Baker's Cup, in which contestants will compete in bread making and hyper-realistic cake painting, and the Grand Regal Tears Wedding Cake Display Competition, which provides a top prize of P150, are two of the highlights of the event. Those who come out on top will also get the opportunity to participate in international training and learn about the latest trends in baking throughout the world. In addition to attending industry seminars and vendor exhibits that showcase the most recent baking gear and methods, attendees get the opportunity to participate in interactive workshops with world-class chefs. The Donut Dash and the World Water Day Cake Decorating Competition are two examples of specialty competitions that will bring attention to the innovative and environmentally conscious approaches that are used by bakers.